Welcome. So people have been asking me for a really long time, am I going to start doing some video stuff and do some stuff online? They go, you have this announcer voice, but you're really not made for TV. So we're going to try YouTube, because it's not TV, but still get to hear my voice. So you don't have to actually watch, just pay attention. The hands might be in the way. So we're going to start with an unboxing here, because we got some really kind of cool stuff. We're starting a keto diet, and we're going to test out to see how this looks. So we're going to be as surprised as you are. Give me a second, and we'll get this going. Okay, so let's see. We're going to cut in here. This is probably one of those areas where we could use a wide-angle lens, but who needs that? I mean, you can see my hands and my ability to use a pair of scissors. So, we got steps 1 through 4. Yeah, dude, we don't have time to actually pay attention to that. Boxes, installation, ice packs, kit bags, plastic containers. Okay, sounds good. Welcome. More stuff that we need to read. Oh, look, and recipes. Yes. And this is a friend card. So, look, I have a free week for a friend. If you like and subscribe to this video, I might be able to give you this 1 week, but you never know. I might have already given it away. So we have a thermocell here. So I'm going to rotate this around, knock camera equipment off the ground. But so we have a chicken and mushroom and caper sauce. Oh yeah, capers. We got a little chicken and mushroom with caper sauce, and it's calling all hungry folks. And here we got blackened barmundi.
Blackened what?
Barmundi? Barmundi?
I think that's a fish.
I would say it's fish. It's blackened fish. Is this fake sea bass?
I think it might be.
It might be the fake sea bass? Okay. And then we have
on the other side.
CG1. No. Parmesan crushed chicken.
Yes.
A keto Parmesan crushed chicken. And then we have Southwest turkey stuffed peppers.
Well, yeah, people want to stuff some peppers.
We got to stuff some peppers. Okay. Don't forget about ingredients, which may be hiding. Okay. Ice. Oh. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts.
Those are very small.
Barmundi. A little bit of ground turkey. Ground turkey is always one of those things that just looks weird. I mean, we cooked it last night, but it reminds you of the pink slime from like McDonald's chicken nuggets. I mean, it cooks up much differently, just like the nuggets do, but it's not the most appetizing thing. And chicken, more. Yeah. Don't worry about the slime. That's good. It's just it's just been sitting outside for a little bit. But so this is our first one. There's ingredients down here, and we get more ice packs now, evidently. So yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We will stay tuned for updates. We're gonna show you all this great stuff. So as I take these little packages and turn them into meals, you're going to be like wowed, awed, and amazed. So you know what the big problem is? Camera control, and I don't know where's my buttons because like my fingers just touched chicken, and so because my fingers just touched chicken, I'm like I am a walking containment system here. And then trying to control camera at the same time is just not a good thing.
No.
Well, we're going to say thanks, and we'll let you know a little update after we cook all this fun stuff. We probably won't cook it all today. Maybe one, but we'll go from there. Thank you.
That one be good enough?
That would be good enough. Welcome to Cooking with Tracy. Today we're going to talk about HelloFresh. Oops, I'm sorry, this isn't HelloFresh. What is this? Green Chef. Green Chef. You know why we're doing Green Chef? Because it's keto. And HelloFresh does not do keto, and they didn't sponsor this program. But if HelloFresh starts sponsoring this program, I'm sure we'll probably start doing HelloFresh. But for right now, we're going to do Green Chef because, well, that was what our wonderful daughter-in-law, who just got engaged, by the way, is
awesome.
doing. Yeah, so that's, all the exciting things that you get. So this is like a reverse unboxing where I close the box and pretend that I opened it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Cooking Keto with Tracy. Don't know if that's the name, but that's the one we're going to use for right now. So we got the Green Chef, which is a keto pack, and this is the Southwest turkey stuffed. It's stuffed peppers. Now, immediately I'm going to look through this and I'm going to go, okay, well, it's 10 ounces of turkey meat for 2 people. And I mean, I guess this is recommended. One thing that was really kind of funny on the instructions was, half a bell pepper, but your pepper may be a different color. Luckily, mine was red, so I can follow directions as decided. So we're going to go ahead and, looks like a nice bell pepper. It's organic even, so that's a nice thing. I'm gonna we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna core this pepper a little bit. Pull off some seeds. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Nice. Now we got a few little seeds in here. I'm just gonna pop those off. Because we don't want to, hamper the cooking process with those little seeds. And then we're going to pop this in the oven. We're going to make a little cauliflower rice. We got some ground beef. Looks like a pretty easy recipe. And that's what you're kind of looking for. You're looking for something that you can come home 10, 20 minutes. I can make something delicious. What's interesting about this recipe, though, that I see from the pictures is that you make way more stuffing than you have for stuffed peppers. And then you cook the stuffed peppers, and then you just put all the topping on the plate. So I'm not sure where the stuffed pepper ends and the other thing begins, but that's what I'm seeing from the picture. So we'll see if it's any different when cooking this. See if there's anything like that surprises us. So I'm going to get going with this, and we'll catch up in a little bit. Okay, so we got 2 pans going here. I got about a tablespoon and a half of oil in here. I'm getting ready to add the cauliflower rice to the hot pan. And watch for fireworks because we're adding it to a hot pan. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that wonderful cauliflower rice. May have picked this pan a little too small. But we're going to go with it. Here, I'll use a small spatula to make the pan look big. Because that's always a nice trick, if you use a small spatula. And it's kind of like hand models. You use a small hand will make things look, different sizes. So it's looking for a little bit of salt, some pepper here. We got I got a little bit of pepper. It says season to taste on the pepper, so I'm just going to do a little bit like that. And then it does ask for a quarter cup of salt. Oh, quarter teaspoon of salt. That makes a lot more sense because a quarter cup. Probably should put the camera in a different spot. But yeah, well, we'll learn these things, but we haven't learned them yet. And so, you guys could be the test audience because that's how you learn how to do things. Wow, quarter teaspoon of salt, small. Yeah, that's close. Okay, and then the other saute pan, they want me to keep stirring this gently until it kind of browns a little bit. And then we're going to switch over, and then we're going to do the ground turkey in the other pan. Trying to keep all of this at a relatively normal pace. Got some slicers here for the ground turkey. Shut that up. Oh, do not drop the plastic in the container is the recommendation. I recommend you do not cook the plastic, but that's, I'm not the expert here, so, and you do sometimes have to cut all the way through the package. But we are talking organic ground turkey here. And let's see how that's. I think I made another mistake here. Grab another spatula. Yeah. I left the skin on. Yeah, you gotta definitely take that out. Ouch. Okay, now we're back with our proper cooking apron. Our oven has preheated for the stuffed peppers, but I got to make my filling first. And this is just going like gangbusters here. Look at this. Look at this pink slime turning into meat. I mean, isn't it amazing what you can do nowadays? You know, we just got a little pink slime, some meat. We're going to chop that up, make it all wonderful. Then we're going to come back over here and we're going to, you know, pay attention to our cauliflower rice. This is going to be an amazing experience. So we've added some salt and pepper to the cauliflower rice. I'm not going to deviate too much this time. I'm going to try to stick to the recipe because, well, you know, as much as I would like to be creative, I want to see what they're bringing to the table with the Green Chef, and then we can go from there. You know, so like one of the things I would do, like I feel like, you know, throwing a little liquid aminos in here would be good, you know, because you know, a little protein substitute gets in there with the turkey and gives it a little bit of flavor, so that umami flavor, you know. But you know, actually for that I should probably look at the instructions. There probably is something I should put in here. So let's see what we got here. We got 1.5 tablespoons of cooking oil, medium high heat, ground turkey to pan, season. Hey, another quarter teaspoon of salt, and a pinch of pepper. We're gonna break up the turkey, just like you break up the monotony of the day. Oh, okay. We're just gonna throw some of this over my shoulder for good luck because obviously that's a little too much. And we got some cauliflower rice here going, and some turkey, salter. You know, one of the secrets I think about ground turkey here is really just breaking it up. If you break it up well, you get rid of the pink stuff, and it looks just like ground beef. It's the problem is if you leave it in too big of chunks, then people go, "Oh, I don't know, not really sure what that is." And if you cook with it, you're really not sure what it is. But people say it's good for you, so we're gonna try with this. So I'm gonna move this around. I think I got a little too much juices here. Got a slight browning on the cauliflower rice already. So my ingredients are mixing well here. And I got that pinch of pepper here too. You know, just to give it a little sex, give it a little. No sex. Oh no, just give it a little, you know, dash it. You know, something to spice it up a little bit. Got to keep this PG. You know, don't want to be banned for my first video on YouTube. Okay, that looks good. Now it really wants me to kind of combine the two of them until the sauce like thickens. Okay. I'm guessing it says tomato sauce and orange spice blend, so I guess this is the orange spice blend. So and you know, what you love is packets. You know, I think one of the things you'll probably will be interesting with this type of meals is the level of um, eco waste. You know, like everything's individually wrapped and containered, and now you get these plastic things. But I mean, the alternative would be I would have an entire can of tomato paste, and then half of that can would sit in my cupboard, and that really wouldn't do any good because I wouldn't use it. And then, turn that down a little bit. It's a medium high heat. A third cup of water. Okay. Add the spice back in here. Any Danny kitchen sears, I'm telling you, nothing like them. Just remember the previous stuff and don't drop the plastic into the container. I think that's the thing we've learned today. Is plastic does not go in there. Let's give a little third of a cup of water in here. Toss those little pieces of plastic with the other pieces of plastic. And we'll just, then we're gonna stir this around, thicken it a little bit. So, hopefully we have thoroughly cooked the turkey. That's good. What's nice about this one is I feel that this is one of those meals that it's really hard to kind of screw up of. And I see, look, I'm browning the cauliflower here just a little bit. Some would call that burnt, but I would call it browning, and that's what the recipe calls for, is just a little bit of browning in the recipe. And so here it looks good. On track to be spectacular. And this looks a lot like thickening sauce. And then, so it's 2 to 3 minutes here. And then I pretty much just add the cauliflower to this. And so we've ruined 2 pans for nothing. I don't understand why we couldn't just put the cauliflower in there afterwards, and you have 1 pan. But okay, well, I realized I made my first mistake. So, all the way back at step 1, when I was preheating the oven, I evidently was supposed to put the peppers in there on the baking sheet. So, that means we're going to have to pause this, and then we're going to pick back up in a second or two after I get the other piece done. Okay, so we made a little mistake the first time. And we might have made another mistake here too. Look at those beautiful roasted red peppers. So one thing that I will say when you're going to do this is read the instructions. And somewhere deep in step number 1, when I was preheating the oven, there was like a second step, which was, actually put the peppers in the oven, to be preheated. So I didn't think about it. So they're telling me these are a little hot. Yes, they do. Got a good roast on those. And more plastic. So this is the lesson. Always take the plastic off of the vegetables before you cook them. Take the plastic. Don't cook the plastic. Don't cook the plastic. Don't cook the plastic. So, my first experience with Green Chef is don't cook the plastic. Okay, so now we're going to scoop some of this stuff in here and stuff these babies. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh. Go. Now they mentioned there will be a little bit left over that you can put on the plate. I'm going to go ahead and put these back in the oven for another 4 to 6 minutes. Echo, stop. Hey, look, my timer's done. Okay. Love these little things. These were Amazon Basics. Great for getting things out of the things. I've also made a crema sauce here. So this is a little bit of sour cream, some chipotle, and a little bit of water to make it nice and drizzly. And hungry, skipping ahead. Forgot the cheese. Can't forget the cheese. You know, we love cheese, especially when you're doing keto. You know, it's one of those things you go, oh, cheese, because you know, fat is flavorful. So I'm gonna put this in here. A little bit of cheese on here. Try not to get too much cheese on the plate because that will be harder to clean up later. And move that cheese there. And some more cheese on here. Okay, we'll save some little cheese for later. And we'll put these back in. Echo, set timer. 5 minutes. We're gonna cook up this real quick, and then we'll proof and then I will show you what it is. Looks like that is done. Okay, look at that. 2 beautiful red peppers. We got some crema sauce to go on here. You get to forgive me. I'm styling it up with some paper plates here. I was really trying to keep this a low impact on the kitchen too. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, that's just a mess. So there's got to be an easy way to do this. I haven't figured it out yet, but we're gonna come back with that. So I'm gonna take the rest of this sauce and put it in here. Put that around. Make it look like the picture. Yeah, do that. Look how beautiful that pepper looks. Oh, scrumptious. Can't wait to eat. So, you know, one of the things I did learn from this, I have, you know, I've made the ground beef. I've made some sauce like this before. And I made cauliflower rice. Because we've been playing with, you know, keto now for a couple of weeks. But one thing I hadn't made before was crema. And so crema is this sauce here that, you know, we can basically put on here and drizzle on here. I'm not going to leave this on here too long. But really just going to drizzle it right onto the pepper and the meat. Oh, you know. And so that's just, and they included that. That's literally just some Cholula sauce and a little sour cream and everything else. A little bit of water, you know, to make it, to just drizzle better, you know. So that's the secret there that, you know, I mean, these are just things that you're going to learn. I think every one of these Green Chef meals, you're going to learn a couple of techniques. You're going to learn a couple of tricks. And those things, like, I had a lot of these ingredients in the house. So that part wasn't the thing. But it's really like, how do you put it together to make a really good meal? So thank you so much for joining us. And I will tell you on the other side of how good it was. Hi. Yeah. Well, you know, the one thing that you can always say that a good meal is to be in a good mood afterwards. And we both have empty plates here.
Clean plates, clean plates.
You know, we both can say that we're not full. I mean, we are full. Well, we're not hungry anymore, right?
Yeah. Yes. We're not
We'll say that we could eat more, but it was filling and tasty.
It was extremely tasty. Very surprising.
So, you know, a special shout out goes to Courtney and Chloe for setting us up for Green Chef, and really appreciate it. And we're going to try it and have some fun. Yep.
Emphasis on fun.
Emphasis on fun. Okay. And maybe less fun on camera, but hey, you know, this kind of, you know, this